So the Interview with the Vampire series in Immortal Universe could be setting itself up for a problem that might be a little racially problematic. I guess spoilers for Interview with the Vampire on AMC Plus. AMC Plus, when they decided to do the Interview with the Vampire show, they bought the rights to all of Anne Rice's books, and they said they wanted to adapt all of Anne Rice's books, which started with Interview with the Vampire. So with that, they decided to change a major aspect in the story by making Louis and Claudia black actors, which honestly, in my opinion, I think elevated the story and made the character of Louis way more interesting and way more compelling. And honestly, this is one of the rare times where I think the adaptation is better than the source material. But putting all of that aside, we know that since they do want to adapt all of the Vampire Chronicles, all of Anne Rice's novels, with the exception of Interview with the Vampire, follow and are told from the perspective of the Vampire Lestat. Lestat is her main protagonist throughout all of her books. So the thing that concerns me, and the thing that might not necessarily play well in a film in Hollywood general audience's standpoint, is you created this compelling show, this show that garnered a fan base with a black male lead in Jacob Anderson as Louis de Pontelac, and we know all the other books don't follow Louis, they follow Lestat. And then also when you think about, like, I've never read the Vampire Chronicles, but I know of the Vampire Chronicles, and in a lot of the books, Louis barely plays a role. Like, maybe he'll show up as a cameo, if at all. And so you're taking this established black actor and black leading character in a narrative, in a fantasy story that we don't really follow a lot of black characters in fantasy as the lead, and then you're going to kind of replace him with a white actor. I don't know if that's going to play well. Granted, I absolutely adore Sam Reed. I love his character as Lestat. Anytime he's on screen, I am drawn in, I am enthralled, I am compelled. But also part of what sells the show is the chemistry between Sam Reed and Jacob Anderson. And the same goes with Assad, who plays Armand. He is not a main character in, as far as I know, not to say he doesn't play a role at all in the other books, but he eventually, I know, gets his own spinoff in his own book, so he's focused over there. But then it's like, you have these two actors of color that are the leads, these series regulars in this show, but then what? They get replaced? I don't know. Granted, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I'm just saying, based on what I know of the Vampire Chronicles, it could potentially be a little problematic. That's just me. What do you think? Let me know in the comments.